Hey friends, this is Purple Spirit Healing with Lolly, and I'm Lolly. Thank you for joining me. I have another video for you, and we're going to talk about the importance of smudging yourself, your home, for clearing energy, how to do it, what are the best ones to do I need smoke, or do I need sprays, and all the different ways that you can smudge and clear the energy of your home, and why that's important. So that's our topic for today. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe down below and hit that little bell so that you're notified when there's another video coming on. So let's get started. I felt that this is an important thing as we are in 2020, and it's an exciting time. It's a high energy time, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in different parts of the world. And it does affect our home life. And we want our home to be a safe, loving, calming environment for everyone in the house. So a way to do that is to keep your home in positive, neutral energy. So there are amazing different ways for smudging your home and yourself. And I wanted to talk about why that's so important and the different reasons why you would feel, or why at different times of your life it's important to clear the energy of yourself or your home or any space, your workspace, your car, any place where you spend a lot of time that's not outside with nature. You know how if there's been a difficult situation and somebody gets into an argument, and then the person that comes in to break up the argument tells the more heated person, say, you know what, go outside, get some fresh air, take a breath, go outside and clear your head. That is our own bodies knowing what we need, because sunlight and fresh air is a way to clear your negative energy. The sunlight automatically smooths away and releases negative energy that you might have. So when somebody tells you that, they're automatically knowing nature will help you with this. So that is one way of clearing yourself that we didn't even realize that that's what we're doing. Clearing your head, clearing your energy. A lot of indigenous peoples practice the clearing of energy, practice smudging as a way to invoke the sacred spirits of plants to come in and drive away negative energies and restore balance within the body, balance within the home. And so there's so many different things that you can utilize to get that done. Different reasons why you would want to sage or smudge is if you've had an illness and you've been home in bed, and you just got through the flu or a bad cold, and you want to get rid of all this yucky sickness smell that's in your room. What do? You open the windows, get some fresh air in. But you can also smudge that space, because you want to also get rid of any negative or bacteria illness that's still in the air from you being sick. Because what do we do when we cough? All that bacteria is in the air. That's why sometimes people you'll see putting those masks on when they go into airplanes, because airplane air is some of the worst air you can find. Because anybody that sneezes, coughs, they just keep filtering that same air the whole ride. So if you're in a 4-hour ride, you're not getting the best quality air, because you're not getting any fresh air. And they don't open the doors to air out a plane all that often. Did you ever notice that? They don't. By the time you get back from your trip, you get sick. You come down with something. And you can contribute that to some negative airspace in the plane. So other reasons why you would want to clear your space or yourself is after you've had a lot of people over. If you had house guests, we just had the holidays and you had a lot of house guests possibly in your home, and Sometimes a lot of people in your home will bring in their own energies, and sometimes family events can get a little dicey. It happens. So you want to clear the energy in your home after everybody leaves and kind of open the doors. But if you live in an area where it's really, really cold, you can't do that. So the next best thing, you can smudge your home. And that does help to release any negative energies, leave, whatever baggage people came with, they can take it with them when they walk back out the door, right? Even if you've had a hard day at work, if you had a really difficult day, you have a job that is very stressful and it kind of didn't go well, things didn't work out as you planned that morning, it happens, and you really need to, you feel heavy and you don't want to bring that heavy energy in your home. If you have any type of spray on hand, you can spray yourself with a cleansing spray before you even walk in your house. So that's a great way to prevent you bringing any negative energies into your home. Because we've all known when we were kids, when mom or dad walked in the home and they had a bad day. You can see it on their face and you can even feel it in their presence as soon as they walk in the house, like, what happened? Somebody had a bad day. So as a parent now, I don't want to be that person to bring in negative energies into my home. You want your home to be calm, nurturing, supportive, and joyous. So other reasons for clearing your energy is if you've just moved in. Before you move into a new home, a new apartment, a new office space, there is a possibility of the energies from the previous occupant still there. So before you move any of your own stuff in, you're going to want to clear that space. Communication problems. You've had family members who just have had a long-standing feud. People aren't talking. People aren't sharing their feelings. That is a good reason to sage the whole home and especially everybody's bedrooms, and to help promote communication, to help promote healing, coming together of the minds and hearts. So especially if there has been a change in relationships, if there has been um, somebody who has moved out, or relationships have ended, or there has been a death in the family and there's some deep sadness, you will definitely want to clear the energy of the home, especially the people who are in a state of mourning. There's a lot of deep-seated emotions, a lot of things going on. You go from sad to anger in the course of minutes. And there's a lot of scientific proof that supports the smoke from an herbal plant like sage or Palo Santo wood does have scientific healing properties. What the smoke can actually do is it attaches itself to negative ions that's in the air and it removes it. So if there are bacteria in the air, if there's mold spores, if there are pet dander, the smoke can actually just make those things go away and cleanse the air. It's actually healthier for you than spraying a bunch of Lysol in the room. There's actually, that is the chemical way of removing bacteria from the air, but this is a more natural way. So if you're wanting to incorporate more natural ways of cleaning and clearing your home, look at herbal remedies. So let's go over some of the different herbs and things that you can use for clearing and smudging your home. So smudging means just burning something like this. This is a sage wand, and it does make quite a lot of smoke. So if you have smoke alarms, you might want to take them down first, or else people are going to think that your house is on fire. It's it's happened, I know. But you only need to light a tiny bit of it, and it goes a long way. Another one is using Palo Santo. So Palo Santo, you can usually buy it in a lot of different places, even Amazon. And this is from the Palo Santo tree, which is a Spanish word for holy wood. So this is found quite often in South American countries. Beautiful, beautiful tree. and it is amazing, fruity smell. Actually, there's even furniture that is made out of this wood. But it is wonderful, fruity smell. It doesn't make a lot of dark smoke. So what's interesting about Palo Santo is that it is related to the frankincense, myrrh, and copal tree. So it is very, very high energy. This wood is known for bringing good fortune into your life, into your home, bringing positive energy, bringing a lot of joy and healing. And it releases stress, so who doesn't want that? So another one is rosemary. So I grow my own rosemary. So these are some twigs that I pulled off and I dried it, so it's a little crunchy. But you can use it and wrap it in with other things. You can put it in a little bowl and smoke it that way, or a shell and do it that way. So there's different ways of burning something, and we're going to go over that too. So another one is what I love, love, love is sweetgrass. Has anybody ever used sweetgrass before? It's just gorgeous. So sweetgrass is found in North America and places in Europe, and it's a tall, it actually looks like a weed when you look at it. But this was very commonly used in a lot of Native American tribes in North America, and it's used in ceremonial purposes for many different things, to clear illnesses, to promote communication, to go on shamanic journeys, to find answers to a lot of life questions, a rite of passage for the young, to go into adulthood, a lot of different things. It has a beautiful smell. It does kind of smell a little on the sweet side as far as herbs go. And the way you burn that, also burning it, you can put a little piece of it in your bowl and burn it that way. Little charcoal bits, and put it in the bottom of your bowl, and then put your herbs on top and then light it that way, because the charcoal will help to keep the heat going, so you don't have to keep putting your lighter in there. Sometimes you can burn yourself, so be careful. Smudging can be dangerous. But when you have little pieces of the sage or rosemary, you can put that in your dish and burn it that way. I'm going to give you a little tutorial of how to start the smudging process. And it's not scary. You can do it any way that you feel like it. But you start with utilizing all the elements. So your herbs is earth, represents the earth. The shell represents water. Your feather, you're going to need the feather, that represents air. And then when you light your herbs on fire, of course, that's your fire. So you have all the elements working for you. And a big part of how this will work and you feel confident that you did it correctly is your intention. So you think about, while you're collecting all your items, while you're getting it all ready, you start thinking about why you want to smudge and clear your space, as including yourself. Why this is important to you. What do you want to ask the universe and Mother Earth for assistance? Can't do smoke? You can do a spray. There is Palo Santo and sage oils, essential oils that you can purchase and put it in with distilled water. You can put a couple pieces of sea salt in your bottle to keep it mixed, and you're ready to go. You've got your spray. So this is a great thing to use when you're in a space like work, in a workspace where you cannot actually burn something. Can't even burn a candle at work, but you can use a spray. So that's something that you can work. It's a great DIY project for yourself. Okay, so let's go back to doing this at home. Putting your herbs in the middle, having your feather ready to go, and create the intention what you want. If you want to wait when everyone's sleeping, you can totally do that so that they're not interrupting you, or you can get everyone involved to participate in the clearing, in the smudging. So you light your item on fire, and then you're going to move the smoke outwardly to where you want it to go. If you're going to smudge a person, and you can even put your sage bundle right there on the shell, and then as it's burning, you're going to use your feather in an outward motion. So you're going to literally move the smoke to where you want it to go. And if you're going to clear a space, start with every corner first. So you can start with your right or your left, whichever one that you feel more drawn to, and start working on that corner of the room, asking your guardian angel, or you can ask Mother Earth to take this negative energy from this room and absorb it and make it whole again, make it positive. Absorb it into positive energy. So you do this on every corner of your home. You can do this for another person. So the way you smudge another person is you start with the right side and you smudge the front. Their arms are going to be spread open like a T, and you start from the right going left, and then you go from their feet going up, and then they turn around and you do the same thing. So that's how you smudge a person. You can do that with the spray also, doing the same thing, a couple of sprays across, couple of sprays from below up. And then if you spray yourself, you want to spray your aura, you do a big huge rainbow over your head and both shoulders. So that's how you spray, and that opens up your crown chakra and it releases any negative energy so that it allows all the light, beautiful, loving energies to come in. Thing you want to make sure and do is think of all the things that you want to bring into your home while you're doing the smudging. You don't want to think of the negative things. Just ask Mother Earth, ask your guides to release any negative energy and bring in beautiful white light. So what you're telling the smoke and the spirits of these beautiful plants is to heal and cleanse your home. So think of the positive things you want to bring into your home as opposed to the negative things that are there, because you don't want them, so don't think about them. That's the positive affirmations happening for you. Especially when you're working on another person, keep it positive and loving, and think of all the beautiful things you want to infuse into their energetic body. So yes, your intentions are so important when doing this. Not that you have to be the holiest of holy persons. We all have our issues. That does not matter at all. But clearing your energy and asking for love and light to be infused into your home, anyone can do that because it's your home and you love your home. So asking your guides and Mother Earth to come forward and clear the space, making it awesome. So try that, and then when people come into your home, and they see if they start smiling. See if they say, "Oh, it smells so good in here. Oh, it just feels really good in here." And I like to make my home a welcoming place, especially with the work that I do. So it's important that I keep it clear. So a lot of people ask me, how often should I smudge my home or myself? That is all depending on you and how much you enjoy it and how much you think of it. If it just all of a sudden you're watching TV and you think, I think I need to clear this space, then go ahead and do that. If you feel it, if you're drawn to it, don't be worried too much about it. Don't let that be a huge worry for you. But if you feel that, there needs to be a new communication bridge happening with yourself and a loved one, then definitely that's a great way to start the communication, is clearing the space and say, you know what, I want to do this, and don't be afraid of it. You really can't get it wrong. It's kind of one of the easiest things that you can do. So try that, especially right now. It's kind of the cold season. You're going to have family members coming home, bringing in some illness. So when you see that happening, if there's coughing happening, go ahead and clear the air. Do a little bit of runs with the Palo Santo around the house, especially in the bathroom. Heck yeah. Burning your herbs is a good thing for your home. Okay, so I think that's it. If you have any questions, please put them down below. I'm going to be putting out a new product, a new service, a question and answer, and I'm going to do the answers right here on a YouTube video, and it's only going to be $10 a question. So $10 per question. You can ask as many questions that you want. And put it in there, and it'll be available on my website. So go to purplespiриthealing.com. Follow me on my Instagram channel. I'll have the link there, as well as my Facebook business page, Purple Spirit Healing with Lolly. So it's a great way if you have an answer, I'll be able to answer that, and it's going to be a one-card pull for you and work with my spirit team and to help you answer your question. So for February, let's see, for February we're going to do questions about love, since it's going to be Valentine's in a couple of weeks. So if you have questions about love, love for self, relationship love, family members love, whatever question you have regarding in the realm of love and healing, I will be answering those questions, and I will be pulling angel cards for that. And make sure if you have comments on the video, comments how to smudge and clear the energy of your home, put the comments down below. I love making new friends. Aloha. Have a beautiful day.